A good comparison starts with a simple thought experiment. Picture stepping into a chilly room and deciding what matters more: instant heat where it's needed now, or a calm, even temperature that quietly holds all evening. That's the natural split between space heaters and baseboard heaters. One behaves like a spotlight, the other like a soft room-wide glow. Here's what matters: how fast heat arrives, how evenly it spreads, how much noise is tolerated, what the power bill looks like, and whether the plan is to carry a unit around or wire something in and forget it. Let me explain. Use case. A space heater shines when the goal is to warm a small area fast, under a desk, beside a couch, near a workbench, or in a bathroom before a shower. It's a tactical tool, perfect for short sessions and specific zones where only a slice of the room truly needs heat. A baseboard heater fits a different pattern. Keep the entire room comfortable for hours, quietly and predictably, without babysitting switches or moving equipment around. It's a set and settle approach, suited to bedrooms, offices, and living rooms, where steady comfort beats bursts of intensity. Heating speed. If immediate relief is the priority, a space heater wins on speed. Fan-forced models push warm air out within seconds, and even oil-filled radiators start radiating noticeable warmth quickly once their fluid heats. Baseboards are slower by design. They rely on natural convection. Warm air rises, cool air falls, so the room warms gradually and more evenly. That slower ramp is often a feature, not a bug. It prevents that toasty 1 minute, chilly the next cycle, common with aggressive space heating. Heat distribution. Space heaters tend to run hot near the unit and cool at the fringes. That's not a flaw for targeted use, but it can leave a room with pockets of warmth and chill, especially in larger spaces. Baseboards placed low and along a wall encourage a gentle circulation loop that evens out the temperature across the room. Hydronic baseboards, where an internal fluid is heated, add thermal inertia, smoothing swings and holding warmth even after the element cycles off. If fewer hot-cold spots sounds appealing, baseboards make the case. Noise. Many space heaters include fans, and fans make noise, sometimes acceptably low, sometimes a constant whir that tires the ear over long sessions. Oil-filled space heaters and radiant panels are the quiet exceptions. Baseboards operate essentially silently. No moving parts, no fan, just the soft rise of warm air. In bedrooms, nurseries, libraries, or recording spaces, that silence matters more than most buyers expect, until the first long winter weekend reminds them. Energy and costs. Sticker price favors space heaters. A decent unit is inexpensive, and there's no installation bill. Where costs flip is in usage patterns. Running a space heater for hours every day can get pricey because it often overshoots comfort near the unit, wastes heat in the wrong spots, and lacks the gentle, stable hold of a well-sized baseboard. Baseboards cost more upfront and usually require professional wiring, but monthly costs can be lower for regular whole-room heating thanks to better distribution and thermostatic control. Occasional short stints tilt the economics toward a space heater. Routine, multi-hour sessions tilt them toward baseboards. Efficiency reality. For electric resistance heat, the physics is simple. Nearly all the electricity becomes heat. That means efficiency here isn't about turning watts into warmth, it's about putting that warmth in the right place, at the right time, in the right way. A space heater near a person wastes less heating empty volume, which can be very effective in short bursts. A baseboard's advantage is control and coverage. It avoids overheating the near field, reduces cycling, and stabilizes comfort. The better the thermostat and sizing, the better the practical efficiency, regardless of brand claims. Coverage and sizing. Most plug-in space heaters cap at 1500 watts, which is fine for small rooms or zone heating in larger rooms, but can't carry a big, leaky space alone. Baseboards are sized to the room's heat loss. Length and wattage per foot are matched to the square footage, windows, insulation levels, and climate. Get that sizing right, and the room stays steady without constant fiddling. If the plan involves multiple rooms or a basement remodel, baseboards scale coherently where space heaters start to feel like a game of musical chairs. Safety. Modern space heaters have improved safety features, tip-over switches, overheat cutoffs, cool touch housings, but risk remains. Proximity to drapes, bedding, or furniture is the biggest hazard, along with extension cord misuse. They should never be left running unattended. Baseboards carry their own safety requirements, most notably clearances from curtains, furniture, and low furnishings. When installed correctly with proper spacing and thermostats, baseboards are generally safer for continuous use. In a household with kids or pets, hard-mounted heat that can't be knocked over is a meaningful advantage. Controls and thermostats. Control makes or breaks comfort and cost. Many space heaters have basic dials and sometimes digital thermostats and timers, which is helpful for short sessions. The best outcomes come from models with accurate thermostatic control and an eco or low setting. Baseboards often tie into wall thermostats for each room, enabling real zonal heating. Set the bedroom to a precise overnight temperature, keep a home office slightly warmer, let the hallway coast cooler. That granularity improves comfort and can trim bills without sacrificing warmth where it matters. Aesthetics and space. A space heater is a visible object in the room, usually on the floor and often near where people sit. Some blend in, many don't. Cords add visual clutter. Baseboards are low profile and continuous along the wall, which read as part of the room's architecture rather than an appliance. If a clean, uncluttered look is part of the brief, fixed heat almost always wins. It's the difference between parking a device in a walkway and letting the walls do the work. Climate and building fit. In mild to moderate climates or in well-insulated spaces, a space heater can be a perfectly sensible companion for short seasonal snaps or specific use cases, like a home office. In colder regions, where sustained heating is the norm, baseboards offer a more comfortable and predictable backdrop, especially overnight or on long workdays. Homes with decent air tightness and reasonable insulation get the most from baseboards. Drafty spaces may still benefit from targeted space heater placements, but air sealing often does more for comfort than any heater choice. Maintenance and lifespan. Space heaters are simple to maintain. Dust the intakes, keep them clean, and replace the unit if it fails. It's usually not worth repairing. Lifespans vary widely with quality and usage. Baseboards, lacking fans and complex mechanisms, tend to last for years with minimal attention. Occasional dusting of fins and ensuring clear airflow is enough. Hydronic baseboards add durability by isolating the heating element from air, reducing cycling noise and extending component life. When each wins. Pick a space heater for quick, occasional warmth in a small area. For renters, for flexible mobile use, for targeted comfort at a desk or sofa, or as a short-term bridge in shoulder seasons when central heat feels like overkill. Choose baseboards for quiet, consistent whole room comfort, for bedrooms and living areas that deserve even temperatures, for zoned control across multiple rooms, and for a permanent, low-fuss background heat that fades into the architecture. If the expectation is hours of daily use, baseboards usually deliver the better experience. Think in patterns, not products. If the pattern is short stints and tight zones, a good space heater does the job gracefully and cheaply. If the pattern is long evenings, overnight set points and room-wide comfort without fuss, baseboards are the calm, reliable answer. Here's what matters most. Match the tool to the habit, size it correctly, mind clearances and controls, and let insulation and air sealing do their part. Do that, and either path leads to a warm, comfortable room that simply feels right.